Welcome back to another episode of the Warrior Mind Podcast. I'm Greg Swanson, and this is episode number 702, and we're going to be speaking about mental warm-ups, and that is before you start going to the gym. A lot of my clients ask me what my routines are and how do I maintain focus as I'm working out and beforehand. And so I jotted it down and I thought I'd share it with you because I think it helps me tremendously. And when my clients start to implement this themselves, and this is for mental warm ups for going to the gym. You can do mental warm ups as well before doing a sales presentation or a sales meeting, but this one is specifically mental warm ups when before we go work out. So why are they a game changer? Because we we take a couple of days or a couple of hours and really begin to focus on what we want. So many individuals just wake up in the morning and go, "Oh, I have to go to the gym." They don't have any plan, they don't have any rhyme or reason, they're not excited about it, they don't know what they're going to do. They go there, they do a little bit of weights, they do a little bit of cardio, and they come home and they don't understand why they're not making any progress. Well, mental warm-ups will help you get that progress, will help you get focused. So it is definitely a game changer. If you look at athletes performing, the athletes who majority of the time do the best are the ones that have this mental warm-up. You can even see it with football players, with track stars, all of it. They have this process they go through. And what we're going to do is we're going to pretend or we're going to act as if you're an athlete and we're going to create this mental warm-up for you. So the night before is when the mental warm-up starts. And what you want to do the night before is one, you want to put out your clothes that you're going to wear. You want to put out your hydration for the next day if you use electrolytes, which I do. I wake up, I drink electrolytes. You want to get everything prepped and you want to write out your program. And it's not just, oh, I'm going to do bench press and chin ups. No, I'm going to do flat bench press, 3x10. I'm going to do incline dumbbell, 4x12, whatever it is. You write out specifically what you're going to do the next day at the gym. So you have your program written down. You have your clothes laid out. You have your pre-workout material laid out. Then when you go to sleep, you start mentally rehearsing what you're going to do the next day. So you think about the routines that you're going to be doing. You think about the bench press, the pull-ups, whatever it is. As you're falling asleep, you keep running through your workout in your mind. Number one, it's going to condition your unconscious mind to give you as much energy as possible. And two, you will wake up energized because you have something to do, something to look forward to. As the opposite, if you don't get your stuff laid out, if you don't do anything and you just fall asleep, you might wake up exhausted because you had dreams about work or you're trying to reflect on something that you saw on TV. But we are creating a purposeful environment so that when you hit the gym, you are primed and ready to go. So the night before is when this all starts, by writing down your program, by getting your clothes out, by getting your workout drinks ready, and then mentally rehearsing your workout as you fall asleep. Then when you wake up in the morning, this is where you get your hydration, you get your pre-workout material, drinks, whatever that might be, and just take a few minutes and then sit or lay in bed. I prefer sitting. And again, briefly run through, okay, what am I going to do today? And you look at your workout and you close your eyes and you get yourself ready. Your unconscious mind has been working with this all night. So now it's time to kind of wake it up and saying, okay, it's time to go. So you get your clothes on. You drink your pre-workout drink, and hopefully there's an electrolyte in it. And then you close your eyes for a few minutes and go, this is it, I'm ready. And you visually see yourself completing the workout. Then when you're driving to the gym, this is the power of momentum. You could either be listening to music. My advice, if we're just talking about getting to the gym, energized, do not listen to podcasts. Listen to music and keep you going. And as you're driving to the gym, Repeat some positive affirmations. I'm going to kick ass today. This is my day. Nobody's going to take it from me, right? Whatever it is, we want to have positive, self-affirming, hence the word affirmations. We want to have positive affirmations, but we want to have some great music playing that gets us energized and get ready to go. If you have a podcast, have one like Mark Devine from SealFit or Jocko Willink, one of those that can really pump you up. But the purpose of driving to the gym is not for education. It's to keep you engaged in that energy. So this is why I prefer listening to music. You know what? It's not going to kill you to listen to 15, 20 minutes of music if that's what it is, but get on some really good stuff. SiriusXM has some good workouts. Spotify has it. Whatever it is, that's what you want to get going. And then at the gym, as you're warming up and stretching and getting and doing your mobility again, you're having some affirmations. You're running through your workout in your mind. So now we're talking about running through your workout 4 or 5 times already, and you haven't even lifted a weight. But you're at the gym. You're getting locked in. You're getting focused. This is not a time for talking. This is not a time for socializing. This is a time for lifting. So you're getting focused and you get ready. You do your warm-ups. You look at your workout plan, and you get to the first piece of equipment that you're going to use. And then you just stay engaged. One of the things that Ian King, who's a strength conditioning coach in Australia, taught me is that when you're in between sets, you don't stay by the equipment, you walk around. Because when we hit a piece of equipment, laying down on a bench, squatting, and we hang out there and relax, we're teaching our body that that's a relaxing place and a workout place. So when we get there, it doesn't know what to do. So we want to make sure that when we lay on that bench, when we get under that rack, our unconscious and conscious mind knows it's time for work. So after you get done with your lift, you rack the weight and you walk away. You walk around still focused on what you're doing, having conversations in your head. You're counting your reps. You're getting yourself engaged. You're listening to some great music. But the key is you move around until you rest, and then you go back and do the next set. You do not camp out and sitting down and checking your phone for messages and watching YouTubes and everything else. This is a time for focus and working. So in between each set, you get up and walk around. Then when you're ready, you hit the bar or you lay in the bench, and then you start to lift. And then after the workout, so you had a great workout, you lifted, you're sweaty, you're hot, then you start to roll and reflect and relax, reflect, and stretch. And this is a time where you review and give yourself positive. Man, I did great here. I did good here. It's just like me giving it all I got. And as you stretch, so this is still part in your mind, right? We're reviewing our workout. We're giving ourselves compliments for what we did well. If we didn't do something as well, we go, that's not like me. I'll do better next time. But we want to focus more on the positive lifts than the negative. And this whole time is we're going to track. We're going to track our weight. So if you did 225 4 times, you write it down on your workout plan. So the next time you go, you'll have a little bit more left in you. So here we are. After the workout, you reflect and recharge and just give yourself gratitude and appreciation for kicking butt in the gym. So why mental warm-ups matter? So here's the deal. Mental warm-ups aren't optional if you're serious about your progress. They just aren't. If you're serious about, and you don't have to be a bodybuilder or CrossFitter or anything like that, but if you're serious about your health and fitness, mental warm-ups are the key. They're like fine-tuning an engine before a race. Ignoring them leaves performance on the table, right? And I'm sure if you're going to go to the gym, if you're paying 100, 200 bucks a month for a membership, and you have your clothes, and you have your supplements, and you have your protein, and you're doing all of that, and you're not doing your mental warm-ups, you're just pissing away all that effort. So you want to just stay with the mental warm-ups, put yourself in that high gear, and see better results. So mental warm-up is your secret weapon. They may not look as impressive as a deadlift PR, but they're just as important because you will not do the deadlift PR unless you do your mental warm-ups. So build them into your routine and you'll wonder how you ever hit the gym without them. Now go crush it with your mind and your body. And one of the things we want to do is, so we just got done with the gym, you tracked your weights. When you get back home and before you go to sleep, right, you're going to write down your workout. Let's say you've gone 7 days and you're going to repeat that same workout. All you need to do is add 2.5 pounds to it. A lot of guys go into the gym and go, oh, I'm going to increase my weight by 20, 30, 40 pounds. Consider this. If you only added 1 pound per week to any of your lifts, you would have added 52 pounds by the end of the year. So this is why we want to write down what we lift, and then we just want to add either a rep to it or some weight. So if you want to see the show notes, which are pretty extensive on this podcast, please visit warriormindcoach.com. While you're over there, you can find some great other useful information in the form of podcasts and blog posts. And since you'll be on the internet, please follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest under Warrior Mind Coach.